Hey guys, how's it going? Chess back again with episode number 2 of the Dortmund career mode here on Xbox One. You guys showed yesterday's first episode some huge support, plenty of likes, over 100 comments for people to sign. Absolutely superb. If you could do the same for me today, that would be absolutely wonderful. I really do appreciate every last drop of support that you show this channel. Now, of course, I did check the transfermarket.com. You guys told me to check that website. It gives you some rumours as to what players are kind of being linked with a club in real life. And a few of the players that you see here are actually linked with Borussia Dortmund that haven't yet signed. Players like Matthias Ginter and perhaps the return of Shinji Kagawa is also linked. Ciro Immobile already has signed for Borussia Dortmund, but unfortunately on career mode he's just signed for Torino, so I won't be able to bring him in. But Adrian Ramos, as of 2 days ago, officially signed for the club, so I am going to be looking to bring him in. Now, I'm putting offers in for so many different players in this episode. You guys gave me suggestions for each and every position, which is exactly what I asked of you, and we've got a lot of transfer stuff to get through today. Of course, as always, though, before we get too far into it, if you want to get yourself some Ultimate Team coins, then feel free to check the link in the description. It will take you to footcoinking.com. They've got an instant automated service. You get your coins within seconds, and you'll get a 5% discount if you use the code CHES, CHES, at checkout. Links and details are all in the description. Now, you guys, like I say, gave me suggestions for each and every position. We got another update on the objectives. The board want us to reach the semi-finals of the Champions League this season. So they want semis in the Champions League, semis in the Deutsche Pokal, and a league title win in the Bundesliga. Of course, we're only planning on doing one season here at Dortmund before moving back to do a Leeds United career mode. That at least is the initial plan, and we'll have to wait and see how this season goes as to whether we actually continue here. But I am hoping to achieve as much as I possibly can in this first season, and then move on to try something a little bit fresh that I haven't done before on any FIFA, which is a quote-unquote lower league career mode. So hopefully you guys can enjoy this this kind of fast-paced single season here at Dortmund. We're putting offers in for a lot of wide players to start off with. Blazikowski, as you can see, I'm going to try and utilise the Player Plus cash deals like I have done all the way throughout FIFA 14. And the first one there has actually been accepted. Alessio Cerci, £8 million plus Kuba Blazikowski. Now, I don't personally get on very well with Blazikowski on FIFA. It's, sometimes you just have players that you just cannot seem to play well with. Blazikowski is one of those. A lot of people absolutely tear teams apart with him. I just cannot get on with him, so I'm going to move him out. Alessio Cerci is a player I really enjoy in Ultimate Team, so hopefully he can come in and do the job for us. As you saw, the offer was accepted, and we had a contract offer go in. We're also looking at Sami Khedira as a holding mid, again perhaps utilising the Player Plus cash deal for Sven Bender. Sven Bender is another player that I don't necessarily get on too well with on FIFA. I much prefer Lars Bender, but since we used him in the Chelsea career mode, I don't really want to go over old ground and use players that I've used before in a previous career mode, so we're trying to freshen things up with new players. Now, you guys said, yes, most definitely do sell on Robert Lewandowski. A, it will open up some more cash, and B, since he has now in real life moved on, even though this is technically last season on FIFA, we still want to move him on, and hopefully we can do that with this offer from Real Madrid. He's valued at 31, they offered 35. I'm going to counter 43, and we'll have to wait and see what happens with that. Now, we get a big offer in for Mats Hummels as well, £24.5 million. He's valued at 14, so it's initially a very, very big bid. Now, I'm not too sure what to do with Mats Hummels. I'm going to counter 35. I want you guys in the comment section down below to let me know what I should do with that Mats Hummels bid. But we get a counter almost from Real Madrid of 39.5, and I thought about recountering the offer, but then I needed to make sure that he definitely got sold, and I didn't want to offer 2 or 3 million more just out of greed and for them to just turn around and say, actually no, you know what, we don't want him. So I accepted the £39.5 million offer for Robert Lewandowski. He will move on, and we'll see a large chunk of that come in. Sebastian Kehl offer from Stade Rennais, going to stall it for now, and then we get an offer being put in for Kevin Volland. Of course, got a team of the season this year on Ultimate Team. A good player, can play on either side of the wings, and then we get another offer in for Mats Hummels. Now, ordinarily, or the situation that I would most like to do is to be able to ask you guys things like that with regards to the Mats Hummels deals on Twitter, so that I can then record further ahead on the actual career mode, because as you can see, they've come back with a counter offer of 32, and I have no idea whether to accept this or not. £32 million from Mats Hummels. He is replaceable, but he's also the best defender that we have. So it's up to you guys. Let me know in the comments section down below what happens with Matt Hummels. Do we sell him on for 32 million, or do we keep him and make him the main centre back at the heart of our defence? It's up to you. Then, like I say, what I would rather do is, rather than have to stop recording and ask you guys in a video and then have to rush to get a video out the next day, as you can see in the background, by the way, Alessio Cerci is becoming our first signing here at Borussia Dortmund. £8.5 million, and Jakub Błaszczykowski is the deal, and he's going to come in from Torino. So we don't get Ciro Immobile from Torino, but we do get Alessio Cerci. So one of them is definitely decent enough for me. So pleased with that deal. Hopefully he can have an instant impact on the squad. But what I was trying to say, before I keep getting distracted by what's going on in the background, as you can see again, Robert Lewandowski on £39.5 million, £29.5 million of which has gone into the transfer kitty. Now, what I would like to do with regards to situations with like that Mats Hummels things, is to be able to ask people on Twitter what to do, so I can get an instant decision, and then I can continue to record, etc., and go through, and we can have, I can just record more at once, if you know what I mean, so that we can get so far through it, so we can get a proper feel of what's going on with the series. So if you don't already follow me on Twitter, there is a link in the description. At Chesnoid Gaming is the Twitter handle. Follow me over there, because I will, from this point forward, whether it be this series, any future series on FIFA 14, or any future series on FIFA 15, be asking for a lot of feedback via social media and Twitter, etc., rather than putting it into a video and having to wait for a response, if you know what I mean. So make sure you follow me over on Twitter if you don't already, and there will be a link to that in the description. But we've had an offer accepted for Sami Khedira, and we're putting in a contract offer for him. We're also looking to perhaps get a new goalkeeper. We've only got Roman Weidenfeller or Wiedenfeller, I'm not too sure how to pronounce that. You'll have to let me know in the comment section whether it's Weiden or Wieden. But Matthias Ginter is another player we're trying to put a bid in for. Of course, one of the ones that he's actually genuinely linked in real life. And perhaps Toprak could be the replacement for Mats Hummels if he goes out. We'll have to wait and see. Or maybe we could even shoot even higher than that and go for someone like Sergio Ramos. I don't know. It's up to you guys. But the bid for Kevin Volland has gone through as well. And another player plus cash, Jonas Hoffman plus £8 million. And Kevin Volland is now into the club. So we have wide men on each side, with Cerci and Volland can play on either wing. And also Cerci can play in that cam role or up top as well. Another player to perhaps replace Robert Lewandowski is, of course, Adrian Ramos. Has signed in real life. Hopefully we'll be able to get him to sign on FIFA as well. But this is the main decision I want you guys to put in the comment section down below right now. What happens with Mats Hummels? Do we accept the 32 million? If so, do I accept it, and who do I go for to replace him? And if not, tell me to keep him, and then I will do just that. I'll go with the majority decision on that one. Of course, let me know in the comment section down below what you think of all of the other deals we've had so far. If you think there's anyone else I should have a look at, there are quite a few other players that you've suggested that I'm still in the process of scouting that haven't got to the put an offer in stage yet, so don't panic if I haven't necessarily shown you anything from a player that you suggested so far. There's still plenty of time to come. We're not even at the first friendly yet. I wanted to get some gameplay in this second episode, but as you can see, there's so much transfer stuff going on. We haven't even gotten to the first friendly yet. So Mats Hummels is the deal I want to get your guys' feedback on. Follow me on Twitter to make sure that we can do this in a more organised fashion, actually, instantly on social media, rather than me have to pause the series to get some feedback. And then of course, feel free to leave the video a like. If you did enjoy the series, then that'd be absolutely superb as well. If you could show the similar level of support you did on yesterday's first episode, then I would be entirely grateful for that. There was an episode of Luis Suarez's Road to Redemption went up last night, and there will be a My Player going up tonight as well. So if you aren't subscribed to the channel and you want to make sure you don't miss out on any of the series that go up on this Chesnoid Gaming channel, then hit that subscribe button. We're closing in on 13k. There's a link in the top right to do so, and in the description as well. Like I say, links in the description to my Twitter and to my Instagram as well, and also to Footcoin King if you want to get yourself some Ultimate Team coins. Be sure to use that code CHES at checkout, CHES, so that they know that I sent you. But that's going to round out things for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Like, rate, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next time.